हेलो हेलो बता ਗਰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਹੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਨੂੰ ਆਸਾਨੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ।
Good morning and welcome from all of you in Amritsar, Punjab. We are coming to you live on from GNDU Sports Complex. This is a Group E encounter between Services and Sikkim. Services in all red and Sikkim in blue. It's an early morning kickoff between these two teams. Kick. Right, he decides to go long this time. Taken away by Sikkim. It's a good play by Services down there. Is there going to be an opportunity? Swept away by Services. Looks like it has taken a foot and gone out for a corner. Taken shot. For the viewers who are joining in, Sikkim are going from right to left on your screens. Dressed in blue, and Sikkim are Services are dressed in red, and Sikkim in all blue. And that's a goal kick. Services. Goes all the way to the back. Sayed Abdul Qadir, the goalkeeper. Well, that's a good low ball by Services again. The goalkeeper was off his line and makes the clearance. Otherwise, the forward was in there with an opportunity down there, but nothing concrete in the end. That's a good first touch to keep the ball down. Services again and saved again by the goalkeeper. 8 minutes of the play has happened in the first half here at G&DU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. Services nil and Sikkim nil. This is the Group E encounter coming to you live on Sports KPI. For viewers, is Trophy 2023-24 season. 36 teams are participating in that edition and are into six groups of six teams each. So this is the Amritsar leg of the 77th edition. We've got games being played between various other teams at Goa, Banga in Pagwara, Punjab, Amritsar in Kokrajhar in Assam, Kolhapur, Maharashtra, and in Noida under Uttar Pradesh Football Sangh. Remember, the games are being played between 8th and 24th of October, and the teams coming triumphs in the group stage and the runners-up would go on and play the final stage, which will to be played in Arunachal Pradesh. Sikkim on the ascendancy. Can they get the ball away? They've got two men right at the top. In comes the third. Will he take the shot? He does, but straight at the goalkeeper. Tried to go from the distance with that left footer. Kept it nice on target, but was way too close for the goalkeeper on that occasion. No damage done. 11 minutes of play has been ticked off from the clock. It's services nil, Sikkim nil. Right to utilize the left flank time, but couldn't quite keep the ball under play. Goes out for a throw-in. Sikkim services again with the ball, taken away by Sikkim. Goes all the way to the back. Through to the goalkeeper, Abhijit Subba. Service team led by Pradeep Kumar. And Sikkim is under some pleasant morning here, Amritsar, as free kick says the ref. Shot came in straight away, but the defense was a little bit as Shafil gets that away to the other side of the pitch, onto the left flank, and the cross come in. It does as a low laying ball, and number 24 for Sikkim. on the right. That's gone in. That's gone in. How did it get there? Well, six services go 1-0 up early on in the match. We'll confirm the goal scorer in a bit, but well, the goalkeeper was stunned. Vijay lays it across to number 4. Beg your pardon. Who takes a shot from a long range, and that took the deflection of the post and went right in. Services again. This time cleared out by Sikkim. Number 20. Zakar Singh. Well, Christopher Kamei, the captain who's the goal scorer, breaking the deadlock. And suddenly services find themselves 1-0 up in the game. King Lepcha. Pradeep Kumar going through with the ball, but got a tackle in. Went on the other side of the pitch, and the goalkeeper Syed bin Abdul Qadir was off his lines in a flash and clears that one quite comfortably in the end. 15 minutes of the play has ticked off from the clock. We've got a goal early on. The services who lead Sikkim by a goal to nil. So there's going to be a response instantly from Sikkim. They're going to take their time, try to build something from the back, something meaningful, and then try and take on in the game. They still got a lot of time to make a comeback. The question remains, do they have goals in the Sikkim outfit? As Services keeps it short and sweet from the back. Good passing. They are controlling the game pretty nicely, Services. Looks like this is a throw-in that has been given in favor of Services. This is the second round of matches for Group E. There were games played early on in the group. And as it stands, Services, they have 3 points and sit right at the top of the table. They are joined on points, but separated by goal difference. In Uttar Pradesh, Pondicherry, and Dadra Nagar Daman and Diu, they have got a point apiece from their teams, Sikkim and Mizoram. Sikkim is sitting right at the bottom as of now. It's got everything to play for. Still very early on in the competition. We've got 5 games to play and 4 still remaining for these two teams. So if it stays the way it is, then it's going to be services. It'll be sitting right at the top. Services again with the ball outside the box. That was the first one of the match. Heads do go up, but headed out wide. He was unmarked and unchallenged on that occasion. Well, the least you would expect is him to keep the ball on target. 20 minutes have been played here at GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. And as it stands, it's 1-0 to services against a mighty Sikkim outfit. Sikkim this time from the right. Gets the tackle in. The left back down there. All right, services from the left one more time. Making it a habit now to come down from that side. That was a shot taken from outside the box. It goes just wide. Vijay with the shot. Takes the deflection. Gets the blocking on the way. Back with King Lepcha. And that's pretty ably defended in the end by Pradeep Kumar. Right, that was the third goal of the for services. Services played their first game against Mizoram, wherein they managed a comfortable victory by a margin of 2 goals to 1. Player has gone down for Sikkim. Right, this is the teams participating in the competition from Group E. Services Uttarakhand, Mizoram, Pondicherry, Sikkim, and Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Looks like a stretcher has been called for as he seems to be in quite some pain. It's belting down here in Amritsar. Looked like a very murky and a gloomy morning to begin with, and now you've got rains. And it was for the very first time. The broadcast is coming to you live on Sports KPI. We do broadcasts, so just in case like your tournaments or your games to be broadcasted on our channel, please do contact on the information given. for a free kick. It's still belting down here in Amritsar, Punjab. Services. Can they double their lead? We are at the 25th minute mark. In comes the ball. Has to go up, and it's just over the bar. Start all over again. Services with the throw. Taken away by number 8, the goal scorer captain. Christopher Cami. In comes the ball. Is it down there? It's 2v1. Gets it away from that area. Services again with the ball. Taken away by Sikkim this time. Trying to utilize those little pocket of spaces, but couldn't get anything tangible out of it. On the attack is Services all over again. Goes all the way back. Through to number 2, Pradeep Kumar. Builds the play from the other side, from the other flank this time. Looks like that is a free kick that has been given to Services. Beg your pardon, Sikkim. Number 7, Vijay J with the ball. Still Vijay. Vijay keeps going and gets it away. Through number 2, Shafil. Samir Pradhan, the captain, keeps him right there in that corner for Sikkim. Gets it out of the danger territory. Kongchai gives it to the left back down there. Or perhaps to the player making that run. There's back to the left wing. Shafil again. Takes a reflection and that goes out for a corner. Beg your pardon, for a throw-in. Services. Page is the call, but couldn't quite get the ball away. Time as we
Yeah, not yet.
head to the touchline for a drinks break. The broadcast is coming to you live on Sports KPI. We do have presence on the other socials. Do visit our Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn page. If you need more information on sports, technology, and analytics, then you can also log into our website for more information. Back from the drinks break, and services get us underway again here at GNDU Sports Complex. This is number 20 on the ball. Number 20 utilizing the right flank. Vidyasagar Singh, the number 20 for services. Pretty good settings to play a game of football. Lot of greens on all around the park here in Amritsar. As services again with Vidyasagar, who takes on the left foot and goes through with a shot. Not troubling Abhijit Subba this time. Pressing those defenders. Looks like he has taken the foot on the way. Richard Gurung. Sikkim the ball. Goes long. Lipcha gets nicked away. And it's a pretty swift switch in play. The goalkeeper and his defensive line are alert to it. Sikkim with the ball. Goes all the way to the back. The goalkeeper being pressed from both sides. Trying to put him under pressure by the services team. Are they in with a chance here? Can they cross? Well, he did toe poke it in the end, but couldn't get it behind one of those blue shirts. It's a brilliant game of football being played by the men in red. Not giving anything away. That's a lovely through ball. Makes an inside run. Did one of those forwards down there, but Sikkim was alert to it. Comes up with the ball this time. Number 3 for Sikkim and loses out on possession. Sikkim. Praveen Rai lays it across to one of those men making that overlapping run on the far right. Gets the cross in. Takes the deflection of one of the defenders down there and goes to the goalkeeper. There are a couple of men down there. Number 17 for Sikkim, the forward. Sharing Lepcha, who's gone down. Help has been called for straight away. And it's all fine now. It was Boy Singh who was down, and everybody seems to be back up now and should be ready to go. As the match official for today, Laksha, restarts the game all over again. King Lepcha couldn't quite control it on that occasion, and that has gone out of the play. Throw in. Pradeep Kumar goes long on the right side. Services again on the ascendancy, keeping the ball in play, in the possession. Gets a good touch in the end. Playing a high line. Did get his hand on the way. Looks like it is. And that's a free kick again to Sikkim. 36 minutes have been played in the match. Services lead Sikkim by a goal to nil. Goal coming at the 14th minute mark. Courtesy Christopher Kamei, the captain of the services outfit. Sikkim decides to go long. Finds a red shirt in the first attempt. It's number 32, Samir Murmu. 34, beg your pardon. Taking a tight line are the boys in blue, making it way too difficult for services. Shafil gives it to Kongsai. Kongsai goes towards the left side, and that has been flagged offside by the linesman. Seven minutes, and the added injury time left in the first half. Sikkim are trying their best to keep it tight as that has been taken out for a throw-in. Shafil with the throw. Kongsai. Gets it inside the box, gets across the way. Can somebody get to the end of it and take the shot? He does, but looks like it has taken the deflection on the way and gone to the other side of the pitch. Services. Still services through number 7, trying to cut inside. Gets to the edge of the box, gets across the way, but nobody trying to win that first ball from the red shirts, taken gleefully by the goalkeeper Abhijit Subba for Sikkim. 5 minutes and the stoppage time to be played in the first half. And that has been given as a free kick against the services. Richard goes airborne. There's a CDM involved, nicked away by Sikkim. Can this prove to be a bit costly as the ball is drilled through King Lepcha? 3v4 in that corner on the left hand side. Back with Sikkim again. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Has lost the footing there and taken away by services. Shafil. Can he get the cross away? He does. Can he get the shot away? That's gone in. That's a good finish. Services have doubled their lead. But it all began when Sikkim lost the ball. Well, that's a clear-cut example of a high-pressing game these boys are trying to play, putting the opposition under pressure, not allowing them to build up. It went to the right side, and that cross came in to the centre forward. That was a good shot taken, and they have gone 2-0 up. We'll confirm the goal scorer for you in a bit. It's Samir Murmu, the number 34 for services, who scored the goal at the 42nd minute mark. King Lepcha, 3v1, playing those triangles on the top half. Try to get it through. One of the red shirts making that desperate attempt, but there was a sliding challenge that came in from Samir Pradhan. Shafil goes airborne, trying to find one of those red shirts, making that run further forward. That's number 34, the goal scorer, Samir Murmu. Couldn't quite get to the end of it just in time. We are into the final minute of the play, of the regulation time, beg your pardon. That was a lovely cross to Samir Murmu. Tried to go on the left initially, then on to the right, and then sends the goalkeeper and the defender the wrong way. Gets it into the back of the net. Brilliant strike. Four minutes have been added on. Can is the goal up, Sikkim? Goal now for Sikkim. Services with the ball. Through number 8. Christopher Kimchi gets it inside the box. Can he get the cross away one more time? Will he go with the cross or with the shot? Taken away by Sikkim just in the nick of time. Before number 8, Christopher could decide whether to go with the shot. That opportunity was long gone. Sikkim again with the ball. Services have been absolutely brilliant. They are trying to cut any of the opportunity, even the slightest of hints that Sikkim gives of a build-up from the back. In the high pressing line and just getting it off their ways. This time goes towards the back and then comes forward with one of those red shirts. There you go. Back to Christopher, who has been pivotal in the first 45, 46 minutes that have been played. 2 minutes and a bit left in the match as referee decides to have a word or two with one of those players down there. Shafil gives it to Kongsai. Services again. 3 red shirts inside the box. Can he get the cross away? But the flag had gone up. Restarted pretty quickly by Sikkim. Loses out on the possession. Vijay again with the ball. Making those swapping runs. Goes towards the left this time. Vijay. And they do just enough to break that play. Services. Services again. Samir Pradhan just keeping him in that corner as we approach the dying moments of the first half. Still services. I've seen a lot of ball. Shafil playing on the right now. Christopher lays it across. Back with Christopher, who tries to chip that one, and that's a brilliant finish in the end. Right at the stroke of the first half injury time. Services go 3-0 up against Sikkim. Those were the dying moments of the match of the first half, beg your pardon. From his left foot, targeting that 6-yard box, and there was a run being made. Get the confirmation on the goal once more. Yes, it stands. It's 3-0 to Services. A goal coming right at the brink of the whistle, coming in our way. There's been one dominant performance from Services. Right, confirmation on the scoreline at the halftime here at GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. Christopher getting things going with a goal at the stroke of 14th minute, and it's Samir Murmu at the 43rd minute mark, and then right at the end of the first half, in the extra time, in the beg your pardon, the injury time, it was beautifully set up by Christopher again. That's the halftime scoreline. Services 3, Sikkim nil. Do stay tuned with us because there's going to be action coming on the other side of this midway mark. Do Sikkim have enough in them to make a comeback? That's going to be very interesting to see. Hello and welcome back once again from GNDU Sports Complex here in Amritsar, Punjab, where services are taking on Sikkim. The match officials for today are Lakshay. He is being assisted by Shubhankar Roy and Sukanta Devnath, whereas Lalit Singh Rawat is the fourth official. Services have gone 3-0 up in the match. Mr. Muhammad Salim Pathan, who is the match commissioner, and I'm your commentator, Junaid, who will be calling the rest of the game. And Sering Lecha gets us underway here at GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar. Has been one dominant performance coming from services in the first 45 minutes of the game, where Christopher Kemi got the early goal at the stroke of 14th minute, and then it was all about Samir Murmu towards the 43rd and the 49th minute of the first half. Yes, a goal in the extra time, in the added-on time perhaps. And looks like for a moment that they have taken this game away from Sikkim. So what it does for the table is it puts them right in front, right at the top, with 6 points. Sikkim with the ball. Gets it away this time on the left. Can he get the cross away? Number 25 gets the ball in, but couldn't quite beat that defense from that position. There was men making run down the back post. Going out for a corner, two services. In comes the services again. Taken out by the defense. Sikkim with the ball. Services through number 12. Manoj Singh again gone out of the play. Couldn't wriggle his way past. He was quite clean. He was most probably outnumbered over there in that pocket. Christopher lays it nice and low, right towards the center. A brilliant tackle from Kung Sai. Still Sikkim with the ball. Can they switch the play? They get more central this time. To the left. Couldn't quite beat that right back down there. Straight back all the way through to Sayyid bin Abdul Qadir. Osai goes to the back. Services going right to left on your screens. There's a lot of space down there on the right flank. In comes one of those red shirts down there. Gets the cross in. Number 7 came flying with the shot. That was Vijay, who gets denied. Lepcha decides to go back. Nima Lepcha. Through to Ongda Lepcha. For the viewers who have just joined in, services are stripped in all red. Starting 11 as Pradeep Kumar, Zonthan Puya, Vijay, P. Christopher Kami, the skipper, Bonoy Singh, Vidyasagar Singh, Shafil, Letholen Kongsai, Rahul Ramakrishnan, Samir Murmu scored a brace in the first half, and standing in goal is Sayed bin Abdul Qadir. For services, for Sikkim, beg your pardon, in all blue, Raveen Rai and Samir Pradhan, the skipper, King Lepcha, Nima Lepcha, and Ongda Lepcha in the center and in the forward. Suring Lepcha, Karan Gurung, Praneeth Tamang, Karma Bhutia, Abhijit Subba, the goalkeeper, and Richard Gurung. It's been one-way traffic all the way along. Sikkim still trying to be in the game. The forwards haven't seen the ball much in the first half for Sikkim. They would definitely be hoping that they receive more of the service in the second half. Services on the other side has had a fantastic game so far. In comes a sliding challenge taken away by Nima Lepcha. "51 minutes have been played in the match. It's services all the way. Services still on the ascendancy. Through number 25, Kongsoi, who's battling it out with number 3 for Sikkim, Praveen Rai. Taken away by Sikkim. Sikkim trying to utilize the spaces, but this services outfit is absolutely special. Services again. Sikkim finished third in the group stages last time around, securing 3 victories, 1 defeat, and 1 drawn game. Scored 8 goals in the process and conceded 3. That was a pretty close third. Tied on the points table with Odisha, losing out to qualify for the final group, the final stage, on goal difference. The direct qualifier into the final round. Services top the table. They won 4 games and drawn one. Pretty solid at the back with just 2 goals conceded and scoring 12. So they had 13 points and were the teams to qualify for the knockouts that were played in Saudi Arabia. Lost in the knockouts to Karnataka by 3 goals to 1. And then secured a third place, a podium finish, finally beating Punjab in that third place decider, a game that was played in Riyadh. And Karnataka eventually went on and won the trophy, beating Meghalaya in a pulsating finish by a margin of 3 goals to 2. So both the goal scorers in that third place decider, Shafil and Christopher. Shafil, who opened the scoring in that game against Punjab at the stroke of 7th minute. And it was Christopher Kami at the 60th minute mark, scoring a winner. So both of them have started today for Sikkim, and they are playing. And in fact, Christopher has already scored at the 14th minute mark in this game. It looks all good for services as it stands at the moment. Meanwhile, 56 minutes have been played here at GNDU Sports Complex. Looks like it's going to be a one-way traffic through and through in this game. Swept away by Ongda Lepcha this time. Services with the throw-in. Services again with the ball. Again a throw-in. Goes all the way at the back. For those for those of you who are new to the Santosh Trophy, this is the 77th edition. West Bengal, the dominant force, who have made it to 46 finals, winning 32 out of them and coming second on 14 occasions. Then it's Punjab and Kerala with distant second and third positions. And to go all the way to the back. In comes Services again with the shot. That was taken from outside the box and nobody inside to pounce on the second ball. The goalkeeper pounces on that one, latches onto that one pretty safely in the end. Sikkim with the ball again. Again, Sikkim right at the center of the pitch through number 11, Nima Lepcha, who decides to go back. And that ball had a bit of pace on it and it goes out for a throw in 2 Services. Lepcha. He goes nice and low. To number 8, Christopher, who Switches the play and gets it onto the other side on the right flank. Can they get the cross away? They've got men waiting in the box. Services. Waiting for the service from one of those men right at the edge of the box. In comes the ball and taken away by Sikkim. Back with services all over again. Services through Kung Soy, who decides to go down the back. Lipcha with the cross and couldn't quite keep it on target on that occasion. He was unmarked right between the defenders down there. All he had to do was keep the shot, keep the header on target. It's Samir Murmu who's playing as a striker in this game. Generally plays in the midfield. Sikkim again from the back. Goes airborne this time, straight at the defense. Lipcha. Christopher. Lipcha again. Taken away by Christopher. Blocking the run on the way. Back with Kongsai. Playing a high line. This time are the boys in red. Decides to go all the way to the back. This time through Abdul Qadir. Good ball. Can he get the cross away? Gets to the byline, gets the cross away. Shot comes in and just wide of the post. Well, the opportunity was there for the taking for services. Couldn't quite capitalize it on this occasion. He was left unmarked. Lovely play from the left flank. Getting it inside the box. Goes to the byline, gets the cross away. But nevertheless, a chance goes back in. All over again for services. Services. 62 minutes, 63 perhaps, have been played in the match. Less than half hour to go here at the GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar. This is a Group E fixture. Match day 2 being played here in Punjab between Services and Sikkim. But as it stands, Sikkim Services, beg your pardon, lead Sikkim by a margin of 3 goals to nil. Goals coming at the stroke of 14th, 43rd and 49th minute. Christopher Kemi, the skipper for Services, starting it all at the 14-minute mark. And it was a brace from Samir Murmu. Must place them in a very comfortable position at the moment, as Services who don't seem to calm down. They are getting at Sikkim every time they get an opportunity. They could have been 5-0 up so easily had they managed to keep a couple of balls on target. Services again. And this time it's going in the back of the net. Was he coming from an offside? Was he flagged offside? There's no celebrations. Number 29 gets, he tried to get the shot away, but eventually it fell to the player making that run up front. As that was flagged offside, as no goal has been given to services. Again. Still services with the ball. Taken away by Sikkim. Can this prove to be costly in the end? In comes the challenge. Nothing says the ref. Waves it off. Services with the ball. Some harsh words coming from the tactical area, perhaps. Services again from the left side. It's all about the cross. Brilliant defending down there. Went through with a sliding tackle and came up with the ball. Corner conceded. Looks like that's the coach, the head coach of the services team, Ramachandran. Services with the throw, and it has gone against them, and it's going to be a goal kick to Sikkim. Abhijit Sabha. Right, we have got 22 minutes remaining in the match. Do we have a comeback from Sikkim or a goal to keep them alive, just in case if they manage to get through in their next three games, as we see a change, a substitute down the touchline. Number 13 is coming on for Sikkim in place of number 7. King Lepcha has been substituted, and Senchung Bhutia takes his place. Like for like replacement. Both these players play as forwards in this Sikkim unit. Decides to go long, targeting one of those red shirts on the right side. Back again all the way to Abdul Qadir. There's a confirmation of the substitution. Senchung Bhutia is on the pitch in place of King Lepcha. This is a pretty strong services team. You'll have to have something special in you to come up and break that back line, get one magical delivery inside the box, or do something out of the way to try and get those players further forward involved in the game. Meanwhile, still services all the way, trying to battle it out. Whistle goes up. Looks like it's a free kick that has been awarded. There's another substitute, I reckon. Yes. Number 25 has been called off, and 27. Number 27, Jijo F, takes the place of Litha Lithaulin Kongsai, if I've got those names correctly. Jijo again plays as a midfielder in this services unit as they prepare for this free kick just outside the box. Is it Christopher behind this one? Yes, it is. Goes with the left footer and just over the bar. That was so close from being 4-0 up. Got it over the wall and couldn't quite get that bend he was looking for. Or probably the dip he was looking for, and that's a goal kick. Jijo F has come in place of Kongsai for services. Abhijit goes aerial one more time. There's no build-up from the back in the second half that we have seen from the boys in blue. As we enter the final 18 minutes of the match, yet to see a proper opportunity being made by Sikkim. This time from the left. It's 1v1 down there. Can he get a cross in? There is help right up front, right in the box. We've got a couple of blue shirts down there, but looks like that has gone out for a goal kick to services. Cleared away by Abhijit. Richard Gurung having a word with the ref. Check him. There's no respite from the high pressing game services have played in this match. They are trying to press those defenders, not allowing them to build up from the back. They're coming together of both these players, and both went down. One of those red shirts have stayed down. It's Pradeep Kumar, number 2. Looks like he seems to be in some pain as number 17 for Sikkim. Just Sharing Lepcha is having a word with the ref. Is that a booking? As it goes inside the book for that challenge. It's Senchung Bhutia who goes in the book. Senchung Bhutia. The number 13 forward who came in as a replacement just a while back. Right, there's a drinks break that has been called for, and as it stands, it's 3-0, two services. All three goals coming in the first half of the match. A brace for Samir Murmu and an opening goal for the skipper of the services unit, Christopher Kamei. This is an early morning kickoff here in GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. Match day 2 for Group E. And at the moment, its services looking way too comfortable right at the top of the table. With 6 points, having played 2 games. We still got 3 games to go. This is a very, very strong services unit. They went all the way into the knockout stage last time around. Coming third, beating Punjab in the third place decider that was played in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Services attacking in numbers. They've got men inside the box. In comes a cross, and he backheeled on that one and tried to take it on the full. Couldn't quite get any power behind that one as Sikkim tried to come away with the ball. There was a sliding challenge. In the end, cutting that build-up. Shot all over again. That's exactly as the day gone for Sikkim. No build-up has long lasted for them in the match. Services have been absolutely brilliant right throughout. Defensively as well as going forward. Nicked away by Sikkim, taken away by Services again through number 29, Shubham Rana, utilizing the spaces in the left. He goes to the ground, and is there a free kick that has been given? Yes, it is. Is it going to be Christopher all over again with one of those curling left footers, targeting those red shirts inside the box? It was Christopher who started all this at the stroke of 14th minute mark, where he got that opening goal. In comes Christopher all over again. Still services. It's a good ball to one of those men making that run. Christopher goes through with a shot, takes the deflection. And that has been flagged offside. That was a good shot. The player was coming. It looks like the player was coming from an offside position down there. Another change as number 34 has been called off for services. The goal scorer, the brace scorer, in fact, Samir Murmu. And Shamsher Singh, I guess, has taken his place. We'll get the confirmation on your screens. Oh, beg your pardon, is Somesh Kothari, who has come on the pitch in place of Samir Murmu. Somesh Kothari, who plays in as a forward in this services squad, takes the place of Samir, who scored a couple of goals in the first half. Binoy Singh. Still Binoy Singh. It's a good ball. Targeting those. It's pretty heavy in the end. And can he keep the ball in play? Yes, but only for one of those blue shirts to make that run and come up with a straight ball down the middle of the park. Taken away by a red shirt all over again. Christopher. Well, he has been clipped on the leg, and that has been pulled back by the ref for a free kick. And moreover, he has been cautioned. Yellow card shown to number 10. Is that number 10? I'll get the confirmation in a bit. Rajat Tamang, number 10, goes in the referee's book. Zothan Puya, standing behind this one. Gives it to number 8. Has been pulled by the ref all over again. They were trying to be pretty quick with that. Zothan Puya goes aerial this time. Ongda Lepcha goes towards the left. Diagonal ball taken away by Services. Services again trying to show those that their defensive as well as offensive power in the match. Was all the way back. Zatan Puya with a low ball to Shubham Rana. Shubham goes aerial. Seven minutes and a bit left in the match. Do we have an answer of any sorts from Sikkim? It's been a one-way traffic right throughout. And a player goes to the ground. That was a rash challenge that came in from number 12 and looks like he's going to get into referee's book. Yes, he has. Hongda Lepcha. Another change is lined up for Sikkim. Number 8 and number 22 seems to be coming on. It was from the sides and it was a clear intention of not to win the ball on that occasion. Number 22 and number 8 are coming on for Sikkim. Number 22, Aman Rasaili. And Basil Limbu is coming on for number 17. String Lepcha. I'll get the confirmation again on the substitutes that have been made on your screens. As the player is still down for services. Binoy Singh. Beg your pardon, it's Christopher Kami, number 8. Right, Aman Rasaili, who has come on in place of Shering Lepcha. Karma Bhutia. And this one comes the ball. Goes through with a shot and just wide of the post. Has that taken a deflection? Yes, it has. Confirmation of the yellow card. The latest one. Hongda Lepcha goes into the ref's books for that challenge on the skipper, Christopher Camille, who's marching towards that corner flag. In comes the ball. Goes through with the shot and way over the bar. Goal kick for service for Sikkim. Beg your pardon. We've got 4 minutes and the stoppage time to be played here at GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar. So another change. Couple of changes for services this time. Number 17 and number 4 are coming on. Number 17 in place of number 8. Christopher Camille, the goal scorer, is coming off. And Usha Robinson is coming on. And Benoy Singh makes his way out. And number 4 takes his place. Vivekananda Sagaraj. 3 minutes to be played, and whatever the fourth official decides to add on. Well, we don't see Sikkim making any sort of comeback from here on. As number 22 is battling it out to see the ball. Services again on the attack. They know the importance of 3 points plus the goal difference. Is the goal difference that saw Sikkim. That was tantalizingly close. It was the goal difference that saw Sikkim go out of the competition last time around. They were tied on 10 points with Odisha, but eventually had to bow out on a poor goal difference. In comes the ball, punched away by Abhijit Subba. Services all the way, being that dominant force, even in these dying moments of the match. In comes the cross. Can somebody get to the end of it? Takes the deflection, but falls luckily to a blue shirt down there. That has been given as a free kick right at the edge of the box. Will services make it count? That's a big question. They've had quite a few opportunities in the second half, which didn't land in the back of the net. That was way too close again. Who's going to be behind this one for services? Looks like it's number 17. Usham Robinson, who came in as a sub. We are 76 seconds away from the end of the regulation time here at the GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. Abhijit Sabha trying to get his players in possession, in position. Possession is what services has seen more often in this game. Decides to go with a shot, and that was on target. Abhijit did well to keep it out. And there wasn't anybody to win that second ball. Sikkim survive. Number 8 for Sikkim. Basil Limbo. It was a good shot in the end. Took a couple of steps towards the ball and got his hands to it. Final few seconds left in the regulation time. 3 minutes have been added on by the fourth official, Lalit Singh Rawat. It's going to be all about the game management from here on for the boys in red. They have been absolutely brilliant right throughout these 90 minutes, scoring 3 goals and putting the game to bed in the first half. Player has gone down for Sikkim and has he gone on into referee's book? Yes, he has. Number 24 for services. That is Shafil. Quite a few infringements in the second half. The referee had to reach out to his pocket quite a few times. Can they get that one ball to try and score the goal and break their own deadlock in the tournament, perhaps, not just this match? Looks like it's a corner on the other side. Yes, it got one of those red shirts down there. We are into the final minute of the match. And it's a corner to Sikkim. There's no blue shirts down there. Everybody on the back post. Can he get the shot away? He does, but no real power behind that one as that is taken away by services. Throw in again for Sikkim. This time it's number 12. Lepcha goes with the shot, but no winner behind that one as Syed Abdul Qadir, who had pretty little to do in this match, gathers that one pretty comfortably in the end. Services again from the right side. They are attacking numbers. There's a lovely ball played down the right flank. In comes across, and somebody did try to get to the end of it, but that has been saved by the goalkeeper. Services denied again. That's that, says the ref, and it's a convincing win in the end for services. They beat Sikkim by a margin of 3 goals to nil. Goals coming from the skipper, Christopher Kamei, and Samir Murmu, scoring a brace at the 43rd and 49th minute of the first half. It was all done and dusted. In the first half itself, it was all about managing the game, and that services did quite effectively. They didn't just manage the game, they had clear-cut chances to come about 5-0 up in the match. And unfortunately for services, they couldn't quite take it. But nevertheless, a very comprehensive result to keep them right at the top of the table at the moment. Well, Sikkim, they'll have to go to the drawing boards and come back with a better solution. They still are yet to score in the tournament. As it stands, at the full time, it's services 3, Sikkim nil at the stroke, beg your pardon, at the full time mark. at the GNDU Sports Complex in Amritsar, Punjab. These are the full-time stats. 22 shots from services as compared to 3 by Sikkim. That's a huge difference right then and there. 8 on target as compared to just 1 from Sikkim. So they were able to convert 3 out of those 8, and corners 5 for services as compared to nil for services, and as compared to nil for Sikkim. They have been pressing in the end. Well, coming up, it's going to be Rajasthan. Beg your pardon. It's going to be Uttarakhand taking on Pondicherry at 11:30 a.m. here at GNDU Sports Complex.